Hi everyone and welcome back to Alejandro HD. And I just was sitting thinking, I've never done a thoughts on video on Death Note, and I was like, why is that? So today I thought I would just jump into Death Note. Why not? Um, I've got a Asahi beer here, so I'm kind of in the mood for some, you know, Japanimation. I'd actually recently rewatched Death Note not too long ago as well, because it's just one of the best, and I thought, yeah, why not? Um, I think there's probably been about a billion videos made on Death Note. Analysis beyond analysis. Everyone's got a favorite episode. Everyone's got a favorite character. Everyone's talked in great detail about uh, just how great the characters are fleshed out. The cat and mouse and forever debate between L and Light and who's the smarter out of the two, and then the second half when Nier and Mello come in. It's just it's just so good. It's just so good, and it's one of the anime that kind of brought me into the fold and kind of introduced me to it, and really just it's just so good. Um, I had a few specific episodes that I wanted to sort of focus on a little bit. I had written them down, but I don't know if it's correct or if it's going to be spelt correctly. But I'm sure you all know the one with Ray Pember's girlfriend, Naomi Doughton, Doten, something like that. That episode for me was just so um so good. It was the pinnacle of Light Yagami. It kind of cemented his malevolence and his evil. I thought it really did. I mean, everyone can talk about the episode where where L puts out Lynn Taylor to try and expose Light and or expose Kira in Japan. Like he kind of had a rough idea of where he was, and doing that, throwing it in the face of Light. But that was a great episode. But I think that showed obviously his inexperience and immaturity in using the Death Note. Um, Whereas this is a lot further on. He's more he's older, a little bit older. He's more calculated and cunning, and just the build up, just that whole episode, the build up of her telling him the fake name, you know, um, and then his sort of foresight to try and find out her real name, and using all these little tricks, and then right at the very end, the detective, I can't remember his name, walking past and only just missing them because of the umbrella. Like, it's just peak. It's just so good. So I just randomly started thinking about Death Note. I mean, I don't know. Do I want to do a whole in descriptive thing? Maybe, to get to really flesh out L and his side of things, and Light and his side of things, and Ryuk, Shinigamis, and the other world, Nier, the protege, and Misa. Um, mm, I don't know. It's like I say, it's one of these ones where I've never done a video, and I was shocked to myself. I was actually scrolling through my own videos recently too. And I was like, I've never done a Death Note video. Why is that? But again, because it's so widely saturated in the YouTube world, I didn't think. I thought maybe it's been overdone, but it's good to have my own sense into it and give my own little thoughts on. If I had to pick a favorite character, I would have to say I'd have to say Light. I'd have to say Light. And that's not an easy choice. It's not an easy choice because L is magnificent. L is so smart, and like I said earlier, the cat and mouse, the game, basically the mind games of chess between the two of them, right till the very end. is just so gripping, and what makes Death Note such a good anime in my opinion. But I really I like Light because he's he's never he never deviates from the course. There's never a minute where in any stretch he is in the mind frame of hesitation. He's never in the mind frame of maybe I shouldn't be doing this. It's always what his goals are to a fault. I want to be god of the new world. Everyone needs to do as I say or they will be killed kind of thing. Like that's just peak writing. It's peak writing because there's very few shows, there's very few pieces of literature or art where the character remains. I think there's always a plot where the character's evil and then the person tries to show them that they're evil and maybe change their ways and at the end they reconcile and everything's great. With Death Note there's none of that. It's just straight Light is a bad guy. L is the good guy in a sense, and a good guy. And or well sorry, not like Kira, the alter ego Kira is the bad guy. And that is they're all absolute characters, I think. There's no deviation. Misa as well. True to Light till the end. Even though she knows in her heart of hearts that Light does not care about Misa in the slightest. She will follow him till the end. And die in love because of her getting saved by the Shinigami, which I thought was a great. It's just so there's so much things you could talk about. So many things you can talk about. But yeah, just Death Note is just such a good anime, such a good anime. I really need to actually read the manga. I'm getting on it. I will get on it because I know that it's different, and well, not different, but it's just more fleshed out. And who doesn't love more fleshed out stuff, especially when it's such good media, such good writing, such good, just such good everything, such good. Is that a thing? Well, it is now. I've said it. Um, Ryuk, I love Ryuk. It's just so good. And interestingly, I was I was thinking about this. I watched the live action nonsense that was on Netflix, right? And it was terrible. But the Willem Dafoe casting of Ryuk, perfect. Like how they got that, how they decided that was just the one thing that made the movie watchable. Really, it made the movie watchable, and he was so good in it. And that's funnily enough when I was watching the anime first time round. That's who I actually imagined being Ryuk in a action adaptation. I was like, Willem Dafoe would smash this because he is like menacing. I mean, Green Goblin style bad guy, and then just like all the stuff that he's ever been in. Well, not all, not ever, but he plays a good guy in some things. But just his demeanor and the way he is, the way he sounds, even his voice, his accent, like really spot on for Ryuk. But yeah, just wow, love Death Note, and maybe I could talk a bit more about episodes. Is that what you guys would want to watch? Would you want to hear me talk more about episodes and more about different plots and scenarios? Because I could definitely go there. There's like so much to uncover, but the episode with Ray Pember's girlfriend was my favourite. Anyway, I just wanted to give a little brief thoughts on that because I'm getting back into the swing of things now, and I'm just enjoying making videos again. So I hope you liked that one. And then, like I say, if you want to hear me talk about any more things regarding Death Note, just leave it in the comments. I am buzzing with ideas as always. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.